working people.
It also is what it means to be Elizabeth Warren. I mean, you've written This Fight Is Our Fight, and it actually has been yours for decades. It goes back to your graduate school thesis, to your interest in bankruptcy and the rising numbers of bankruptcy, who it happens to and why this became something you were not only fascinated with, but something you wanted to solve. You created the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I'm curious, as we look forward, was the campaign of Hillary Clinton open to your ideas since you were so connected with this?
You know, it's a good question, Mika. I'll describe it this way. I don't wait for people to be open to me. I just keep throwing the ideas out there as often and as hard and as fast as I can. You know, look, every chance I got, I stood up and I talked about these issues. And because I think that's what we have to talk about. And I think that I truly do believe now this transcends party. I believe in my party. I think we fight on the right side, but it transcends party. We've got to reach out, working people. We got to take our government back. This book ends on what's actually a very hopeful note. It's about getting in the fight and how democracy makes a difference. You know, and think of the example just today, that how many times over the past 7 years have the Republicans in the House voted to repeal Obamacare, right? 60 plus times. How many times did Donald Trump say, on day one, we will repeal Obamacare, it will be gone? You know, you could run the video clips. The Senate is ready to go. So why didn't it happen on day one? And the answer is because, in my view, it's because we got engaged. People got engaged. After Donald Trump was elected, instead of just laying back and saying, well, dang, you know, that's what happened, we said, no, they can't repeal and run. They've got to repeal and replace. And kept up that push, People showed up at town halls and made phone calls and signed emails and tweeted about it. People showed up. And the consequence of that is the Republicans, who are ready to throw the thing right out the window and leave the rest of us, you know, kind of holding a little begging bowl saying, gee, would you please give us just a little bit of health care? Instead of that, they had to put their plan out there. And when people saw it and people engaged around this country, the Republicans backed up. They can't get the votes among themselves. We still don't have enough Democratic votes to stop it in the House or the Senate. But what we have is we have millions of people across this country who are in the fight. And getting in the fight is what's crucial right this minute. That's why I wrote this book.
Mike.
Senator,